Hey Leo, it's your full moon. It feels really good. It's important because there's a lot of thoughts flying around. A lot of thoughts about everything. A lot of placements are in Aquarius, which is opposing you. So about earthly matters, about love, of course, of spirituality, where the groundedness is needed. Your energy is very grounded. And there's the strong sense of quick shifts happening and Taurus energy as well. So there could be a Taurus in your life that has been contemplating on some things but now making moves, from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords. Or it's possible that they're sitting with this on either side of like wondering what the right thing to do is. And the full moon illuminates a lot for us. It's a great time to see where the light is shining and what you're thinking about, how you're feeling, what you're doing. And it being the Leo full moon, you're coming up very strongly in your own reading, is to learning to sit with it all, having the strength to both have some fun no matter what your circumstances are, and sit with the compassion it takes to be in this chaos and still have a heart and still remain true and allow yourself to show yourself how much strength you've gained and how generous that is just by vibing, by being around people. So you could also be maybe in your brain or in your mind thinking about how you want to say certain things based off of what you've gathered and what you've learned. And yet, it's also like, okay, I just need to have a little bit of fun right now, especially if things have felt heavy for you. Have fun and learn what it is that you are going after, because the more you come back to this content place of you, the quicker what you're creating, not only the quicker it goes, but the more you can always come back to that presence. You have the opportunity to be very present this month with yourself, and anyone who surrounds you right now. It's like you need a break from your thoughts, and it's possible that whatever has brought you back here this way, whatever has brought you back to the 5 of Cups, so 2 5s here, So the more that you come back to that present space and that content space, which isn't hard for you, you're a very present person for the most part, I'd say. It's just showing you that whatever the full moon is, whatever the moon is shining on, whatever for you the light is shining on right now, it's clearing up that, yeah, there may have been some sadness or grievance, and you might have been fighting yourself about it or not realizing it until this moment, or until like the next week or so as this energy continues, that there's no need to fight with it when you can be present and understand it, because it's only going to make you stronger. It's only going to make you more of a magnet than you already are. So this reading's like basically like you be yourself, and yet you're still learning something that's so important, and it's important to be completely present. Even though things might seem like they're going by really quickly right now, it's finding that space, because every time I look at the Page of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Swords here, I'm going to show you again, I just keep coming back to the Hierophant's hand in the air. Ooh. And maybe this is, there's a Taurus in your life that is very prominent and is very easy to have you be like, yo, chill. Though this is also just you becoming more grounded in your beliefs and what you believe right now and what you're setting yourself up for. Because you see there on both sides, there's, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, very swift, very quick, young. Then it's like the page is maturing into the Knight, and then here's the Hierophant in the middle going like, okay, there's no rush right now. That's just all of this chaos, all of this stuff that's going on. No. Like, you need to come back to you. Because the beauty about a part of the way that you work is that the more you're present and the more you have fun, the more you focus on love and the compassion that you have, the more that these things become understanding. It's like you don't have to think too much. Like, as a fixed fire sign, it's more about being always cultivating that flame in your heart, always cultivating like what lights you up, and like where it's important to use that energy, right? So there could be, people could be leaning on you also this month, the Queen of Cups. You could be like very much being that person people come to right now as well. And it's going to help you with this movement forward, because Pisces season is already upon us, but let's not get there. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, really, this is very much you seeing yourself, and then this presence helps you utilize your creativity and whatever you're thinking about becoming new and like transforming anything about yourself personally or in your personal life, that you understand that this space is really important, because things are changing. And what I think, like how I see Leos, backtrack, Leo, like right now, a lot, especially our physical needs and means is very shaken up, and things are starting to happen in that way. And it has since last year, of course. And for the beauty about you is that you're always willing to learn, and you learn through your ego a lot, because the sun it goes down, it shines its light and then it goes down. And it's about really grounding in your spiritual beliefs, because it's going to lay to rest all of the things that have been unsettled within you. And Aquarius season is a great time to do that because there's a chance to, I'm not saying disassociation is always good at all, but there's sometimes an important factor in that to even who you used to be. To disassociate it or even meditate. You can see it this way. Meditating, letting yourself see it, be a witness, but not judge it. And allow it to come through. So that when you find yourself calm and you find yourself in that place and like quickly you get there, very quickly. The residual, that 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands is like, oh, that's no big deal. I just need to love that. Like, how do I just transmute that? And it's cool because this is just a very personal reading about your personal beliefs and what you stand for. And the challenge is to remain you right now. Is to remain, for those of you who might be feeling down or just so disheveled or ungrounded, it's to remain you and remember what makes you so great. And it's possible that there might be people around you to show you that, or a very strong woman figure in your life. It could be another Leo. It also could be a Gemini that's like, hey, let me reflect this to you. You're all set. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You shine. You're just incredible. So just in case you forgot, and I'm sure most of you haven't, but also, we all need a little bit of that sometimes. So very heart-centered. And it's like letting go to allow whatever needs to reveal itself, and then you have your answers for whatever you're questioning. Okay? It'll make more sense when we point it out. Oh, Mercury retrograde is here. More information to work with me below. Right now it's just my email. More to come on that. Thank you for being here. Happy full moon in your sign, and I love you. And have a great rest of your Aquarius season. See you soon. Hi, Leo. It's your moon. It almost feels like it's your birthday. I almost want to say happy birthday. So, the first part of this video, is just so on point. Like the way I presented it. It's just so exactly how I'm feeling right now. It's like, it's funny. But this reading became clear to me even more so after. I just honestly didn't want to make the beginning too long. So basically, you're just having a really just for lack of better terms, a spiritual moment of your seeing yourself. Even clearer than maybe you've seen yourself in a while. You're always great. You're always on point. You're always just someone people love to be around, people love to know, including yourself. But this is even more so just this moment of I'm amazing. And you're probably going to have that reflected to you. And anything that nothing's affecting you right now. And you might already know that. Actually, that's how one of my Leo friends is feeling right now. Just chilling. Yeah. Just being yourself is going to help change things more. If you want change in your life, change is going to occur anyway. It's just happening for all of us. But yours, the big things that are going to shift more so in your energy levels and everything like that. If you've been feeling, depending on how you've been feeling, it's going to change rather quickly the more that you just relax even more into yourself right now. So, very content place. This space, just like I said in the beginning, is very clearly a meditative place to just kind of let certain things pass you by. to allow anything that's old or you haven't looked at in a while, it just can't, maybe it's coming up for you. This place is going to allow you to just let it go instead of fighting with shit that doesn't matter anymore. And stuff that never really mattered. People that never gave you, you know, people and things and whatever you're putting your value into, if it's not being, if it's just not equal, it's just not it right now. You know, and it's just like, whatever, you're kind of just like, whatever, I don't fucking care anyway, like, I'm good. And like, again, that's your stable energy. And because there's just the Aquarius is like whipping different things at everyone, it's just, it looks chaotic, but it's not. You know, like, you're like, it looks a lot worse than it actually is. And that's not you, that's just like what's outside of you. And you might have a Taurus that is in your life that's really helping like pull that down even more. Or they might, like, for a specific few of you, they might be causing some like, ooh, shifty, and you're just like, okay, whatever. I don't know, this just feels like you're just chilling. Like, you're really in a very present place to move forward, but also just be here while you're here. Like, this is an opportunity to really hone in and be even more you. So call even for things that you might not have thought of, they just start opening up and just certain things just start flowing in and out. Not that they never do, but this is just very more clear to you now. This opposition is helpful for you. And it could be lucky as long as you, and even, not even just luck, but it could bring so much more the more that you're present with it and with yourself. And again, if there's a Leo woman that's another woman that's a strong figure in your life, again, it could be Gemini or Leo, but I do feel Leo strong. It's either that part of yourself that you're really growing into personally, or it's someone in your life that you respect and has just, there's something that they've done that you are like, I needed that. Thank you. Support. Because quickly this could turn into this if you're not in this place. Not that it won't be hard to get out of, but I just think the more that you find that present space, the cards are just saying, the more that whatever grievances or losses or things that you haven't been able to get over, have been fighting with, and you haven't even realized or something like that, it's all just taking your energy there just to get through it so that you don't need to come back to it. Just kind of making these cups stronger. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I love you so much. So much. My information is below. Changes will be coming. I know I've been saying that, but they are. And just my email for now. And I hope you have a great rest of your month. I love you very much. And I'll see you next time, Leo.